Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome to a slightly different video than normal. Hey, once a year we do this thing over on our Twitch channel, which is that, we think of our Twitch channel as sort of I'm working for the people who are watching rather than the other way around. That was a weird metaphor. So we do this thing once a year, which is that we do a performance review. My wife leads the performance review, and she's pretty harsh. And the Twitch chat gets to give me feedback, gets to weigh in on my salary and how I'm doing, and give me lots of reviews and critiques. And we also do a thing at the very end, which is that Twitch chat gets to vote whether or not I'm rehired to stream for the next year or I'm fired for a year. And the funny thing about it is, I will actually do whatever Twitch chat says. If they say no, then see you later. I'm done streaming. If they say yes, I get to come back for another year. Here's the video of my performance review. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, chat. Welcome to my office. Thanks for coming. We take things very seriously here at Indigestion Incorporated. As you may or may not know, I'm the main stakeholder and the CEO of this institution. And it's important to us at Indigestion Incorporated, or II, as I've decided to call it starting today, to make sure that things are up to our standards. And that's why starting last year, we instituted an annual review process on Ryan. We want to make sure that Ryan is up to the company standards. So that's why we asked you all to help provide us some feedback on our COO, Ryan. Thanks to those of you that filled out the survey. It really does help me know kind of what's in the process of everybody's minds. But after our interview with Ryan today, we're going to actually let you, our trusted shareholders, vote. Basically, this is a democracy, kind of. So you guys get to vote. Do we fire Ryan today, or do we hire him for another year? So he's on an annual contract, essentially. So we've got to decide. So after our interview with Ryan, I'm going to invite Ryan back in just a second. We're going to interview him, and then we will take a moment to invite him back. And then you guys get to vote on if we hire him or fire him. So we'll take a literal vote. So, all right, Ryan. Okay, he's coming.
Hello, how's it going? Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Yeah, thanks for taking the time to meet with me today.
My pleasure. Thank you for taking the time. I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Well, we met. We don't have to
Oh,
pretend like we've
okay.
never
Well,
met. That's not part of the bit, but
I feel like a handshake is like top of the list for like
oh,
make a good impression. So,
okay.
I mean, it didn't
Well, the
have to be. It
video
could
I
be
can
like a
give
fist
you
bump
is
or.
delayed, so I don't
All right, cool. So,
maybe that worked. We'll see. Anyways, I think you're on an annual contract here at
I
Indigestion
am. Yep.
Incorporated, correct?
We decided this, and I have
Yeah.
no regrets.
Yep.
No regrets. Annual
So
contract.
today we're here to talk about, just go over how the last year's gone.
Sure, sure.
Um, so I want to just talk to you. Our shareholders are here. They're going to take a vote at the end of this
All of
conversation.
them are
So
here right now. Oh Lord.
they're here. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They're watching. This is actually being live streamed. So yeah,
Okay.
be on your best behavior.
I can see them typing in
So
the. Okay. Yep. All
yeah,
right.
yeah. As a corporation, we find that it's vitally important that our team members know their strengths and weaknesses. What
Are
would you
publicly
say
humiliated. Sure. Um.
what would you say your greatest weakness is?
My greatest weakness. uh, I mean, I would say my generosity of spirit gets me in trouble sometimes. Really. Like for instance, I
Mm,
did just give away 150 dollars more than I probably had planned on giving away, but
mhm,
so that's gonna get me in trouble with the bank later.
mhm,
I would say that my generosity of spirit in that I see comments in the chat and I think, man, each of these individuals really deserves to be heard. And then I read every one of them out loud in a super quick voice, uh, so quickly that they all do get their comments read, but none of them actually feel heard because I've just speed scrolling through the comments. It gets me in trouble sometimes, I'll be honest with you.
sure,
I
sure,
did the other
sure.
day. I will be honest with you. I thought about laying down my nail versus Hornet and just maybe saying, "Hey, do you want to get coffee sometime?" Hornet wanted to fight me, but I thought maybe we could be generous in spirit and say, maybe we don't need to
So
fight.
yeah,
Maybe
does
we
this
don't need to
I don't
fight.
know if this is relevant to the
Oh,
conversation that
I'm
we're
just
having
it's
here,
like
but
sort of I'm like persuasive essay, like I'm too generous, and then it's like one, two,
oh, okay.
three.
Do
So
you
sort of a like too
Sure,
generous.
sure, sure, sure,
Mm.
sure. Do you wanna go ahead and talk about some constructive feedback that the team has given,
Oh,
about
there's
what you've done
feedback.
over the last.
Oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. I thought it could be good to provide
that I can
some feedback.
react to live right now and have no time
Yeah,
to process.
yeah.
Sure, I'd love that. I'd love to
Our
just.
friend Tama actually said, "I'm sorry, you're not getting better. Gamer disease is terminal."
I'm stuck with this forever.
Yeah, 6 different people recommended that you get good.
6 different.
2 people recommended that you stop reading chat, while being shit at.
I'm being shit at this interview. That's what I'm being. Tell you that much. And I'm reading
Whack
chat.
recommended that you don't die as much.
I was one of them. You know what? This can go both ways. This is a shareholders meeting, but I can. I've got a handy little left click and then a right click here
Viking
to delete
thinks you
that
should pay
message,
more
and
attention
then
to the game. Ratboy thinks you should not be dumb and actually see creepers. Carly thinks you should build walls. Dear Giant thinks you don't scream enough. Tracy and Rose went a different direction, and they recommended that you actually bring back the mustache. That was actually
okay. Well, this is a
thing
lot
that
of
people
feedback all at
thought.
once. You know, it doesn't just grow on me so quickly that it's possible. I have to spend months trying to get
Lord
that.
of War wanted you to wear the better black hat more often because it looks better than the other one. You know the one. El Dempsey thinks you should either grow more hair or shave it off because the in-between's weird.
Oh, that's fair. I did
Um,
shave for today though,
so
didn't I? So I mean, brownie points for the interview shave.
so,
I can prove it to you.
some people did have more practical advice than just, like, criticism.
Okay,
Would you like
good.
some of
I
that?
love that. Practical advice.
Would
Something
you
to
like some of
work
that?
on and improve in the new year. I'm
Um,
all about self-improvement.
Dog cams,
Mm,
pee more dear pee more during stream,
okay.
more panda onesies, learn how to make a stone cutter, actually focus on the game sometimes instead of on chat because you miss things in the game.
But chat's so
Bring back
interesting.
Meg, more co-op streams with Meg, community game nights.
So practical advice. Hold
Uh,
up. If I'm hearing this correctly, practical advice so far is take up more of your screen and airtime with other people. Dogs, bring back Meg. Bring back co-op nights with Meg. Play with other people in the community. Less of you, more of others.
Somebody actually did also just recommend more streams in general.
Oh, so that's not bad. That's not bad. More of
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah,
I feel,
yeah.
that's a good sign, right? That's
Uh,
a
don't steal your viewers' balls in RimWorld, or they may seek revenge on you in the future. Sleep with one eye open, Skyrim guy.
Is that the same person who got the award for most likely to shank you?
It might be. It might
I'm just
be.
saying the connection is there. Do we really have to take every one of these people super seriously as a stakeholder? I
You
knew it
know,
smelled like poop in
somebody
here.
did actually have
Ms.
some practical
Mathemagical,
advice.
thank you so
They
much for the raid.
recommended
Hope you're having a great day.
maybe you should alternate your stream schedule so that other time zones or work schedules can participate.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Uh,
That's true. That is actually. I
yeah.
mean, can I be honest with you? I don't. How should I address you during this meeting? By the way, I mean it's like
Your
babe,
Highness.
or should it be Your Highness? Okay, well, all right. So Your Highness, if it please the court,
Thank you.
if I'm being completely honest with myself, that is one of my criticisms over the last year is that we've found a great. I feel as if I've really hit my stride in the last 2 months in terms of a schedule. I've
Mhm.
canceled a lot fewer streams, which is a big goal of mine in 2023. I've canceled a lot fewer streams for mental health days because I've not overworked myself so much, which
Mhm.
I think is good. On the other hand, the current schedule has no EU friendly times. And I'll be honest with you that I don't know that there's an easy answer there because if the schedule's working, then like, do I really need to change it? But I'll be honest that weighs on my conscience too. I'll be honest. Yeah, Your
Um,
Highness.
yeah. Well, Mars also recommended that you stop worrying about the things that you could improve on or that you're bad at, for example, gaming, and
For
start
example,
focusing on what
gaming.
you're good at. For what you focus on what you're good at, and that will figure out some other time what you're actually good at, but
That we'll figure out. Great. Yeah. Let's just find that out in our 4th year of
anyways,
streaming. Let's just figure that out sometime this year. That's a good goal. Good goal for 2023. Find out something we can be good at.
now I do want to. I think we should also talk about your strengths.
Sure, let's get to
I'm
strengths.
not just here to talk about
What
your
are they?
weaknesses.
Please
What do you think?
tell me
What do you
one of
think
them.
your greatest?
Tell me a singular
what
one.
do you think your greatest strength is?
My greatest strength? My greatest strength as a streamer is that, and I'm not bullshitting here, is that I'm surrounded by great, strong people. If that doesn't win you fucking over, I swear to God, keep me hired, motherfuckers, because I mean it.
Now, I will tell you, most of the reviews, we talked about a lot of negative things. We talked about a lot of negative
lots of them.
things.
Yep, plenty of them. Loads
Most of the
negative
reviews
things.
were actually quite positive. Joyce, for example, said, great job, streamer. Siege said, I have no feedback. I enjoy the variety of games and the interactions with the viewers. Mars, after saying that you weren't good at anything, said, Ryan is a phenomenal streamer that deserves every ounce of success that comes his way. He's dedicated, works hard, and gives his all to everything he does. I think back on what the past few years would have been like without Ryan, Meg, and this community, and I can't possibly imagine it. This is how I want it to be forever. Little into cult, tightest community on the internet. Bingo said, I love the long-form games like Subnautica, Skyrim, and would love to see more of that. Trippy said, I'm very impressed with his streaming and the way he's able to connect with the viewer. No criticism. Brujo said, no meme. I can't think of anything that really needs to be changed. Mink said, I really love everything you do. I watch a lot of stuff about games I don't know a shit about, but your mindset and loving character is what makes me come say hi. I just hope my mediocre English in chat doesn't annoy you at all. Speed said, really nothing. Just keep doing you, King. Here's your crown. Pick your head up. It'll fall. Alpaca said, I genuinely can't think of anything. You do a really great job multitasking the game and chat and the tech side of things. Sorry, that's not terribly constructive, but I hope you find it encouraging. A Brande said, honestly, no critique. Super chill and fun streamer. When asked what community member they wanted to shout out, Vod Command said, can I say Ryan? I'm going to say Ryan. The insight he offers, the transparency he has with the community, taking breaks when he needs it, it's wonderful. It's a genuine struggle to come up with any complaints with Ryan, his content, his streams, etc. PK said, you're doing great. You somehow created a space or community where everyone watching feels valued. Despite me being a silent lurker most of the time, I can feel how genuinely you are about caring for everyone in your community, streaming, and games. It's something I've never experienced with other streamers. Keep up the great work. So anyways, you guys want to fire him or hire him?
Yeah. So anyways, yeah, so back to the so how's my pay looking for this next year? So are we gonna get healthcare this year, or is that a
You're on my healthcare, babe.
Luckily, I am married to the CEO who gets healthcare. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I guess
I love you
he's
guys
fired.
so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all that. Thank you, Meg, for that too. Thank you. I can't help but feel like we're really screwing over this poll that we're about to do, though. I really thought you were gonna put a harder emphasis on the other part of it. Chat, after that tear-inducing...
Well, 100% for fire off the bat. So
after that tear-inducing list of compliments and very kind words, I appreciate you all very much. It's time to give the final sign of how this performance review is going. If you look at your chat, at the very top, there is a poll. Fire or hire. That's what it says here. If you click on it, you will see there are options. And also that you can use chats, our channel points, and you can use bits. And I'm here to tell you that I will seriously obey the answer to this poll. If I am fired for 2023, that is within your right. I will not stream. Little Indigestion will be done streaming for 2023. If I'm hired, I'll continue to do my best to provide you the entertainment that I can. I'm going to personally vote for hire, please, dear God. But if you got some shots to throw around and you want to give me a heart attack in the next, I don't know, 4 minutes, feel free to chuck your shots at fire and scare the shit out of me. I don't know. I mean, it's up to you. However you do it.
He's rigging the vote. They're all complaining that you voted
I am
for
also a
yourself.
shareholder. Listen here. You guys got watch time? Oh, buddy, do I got watch time. You guys will spend some time here?
If he's fired, it was just the bots voting. Don't worry.
I mean, I will be honest. I think that if you're not upsetting a couple people, you're not really trying. I deserve at least 30% fired, right? Like
30%?
You're not really trying if you haven't upset 30% of people.
I hate to break it to you. These people love you. They're not going to fire you.
No, they could. They could, though, if they wanted to. They could. 25, there it is. There it is. 26. I'm telling you. You say that they love me. I hear you. I hear you, Megan. Look at the comments after I have just blindly, mistakenly missed something in Hollow Knight or died in Hardcore Minecraft or there's the 30. There it is. There it is. Do you want to lose your career? Listen, a couple weeks off would not be the end of the world. 52 weeks off would be pretty terrible.
You literally started talking about how you wouldn't stream for real and it jumped up to 80%. And then you started talking about how you thought maybe they could do better at more votes for fire.
We're getting close, actually. Okay, I'm sitting back up in my chair. We're getting close. We're up to 38%. Okay, we're getting close.
Somebody's dumping a lot of chats into fire right now.
Yep. Both numbers are going up, but fire is getting closer. We just hit 40% for the first time. I mean what I say.
You're like 83% at first.
If this poll ends at 51% fired, Little Indigestion will be done streaming in 2023. I won't stream in 2023. What happens if it's 50-50? I don't know. Do we like battle to the Meg and I rock, paper, scissors for it? I don't know. Rack's out of shots. I spent all my 9K points for fire. Mario says I just bought a shirt. I hope we get a thing. Oh, you meant I'm not gonna spend bits. Don't spend your money. Don't spend your money. Data Ingestion will take over. I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of the channel. Megan will take over. Meg can.
No, don't tell them I'll take over. They'll fire you, and then I'm too busy to do this full time.
That'd be one way to make it interesting. Chat, if I get fired, Meg takes over. Let's see it jump to 50% right away. 38%.
No,
Meg takes over.
Chat. I'm too busy.
Meg takes over? I mean, everybody's already spent all their shots.
Uh-huh.
I got you, Meg. Don't worry. Pouring into higher.
Thank you. I love you guys. I love getting to spend time with you. I wish I could spend more time with you. Can't do it. Can't do it full time. Somebody's gotta get the health insurance benefits.
What's the setting, mods? What's the setting for like how many shots you have to spend to?
It's
to
100
do one
at a time to vote an extra vote.
100 shots at a time to vote an extra vote.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow! And there's 884 votes for higher. 900. We're at 1,500 total votes.
Yes.
Oh my god. We're gonna make it, baby. We're gonna make it.
I think you're gonna get hired.
Oh, let's go. Chat, these last 3 years have been the pleasure of my life, and I look forward to spending 2023 doing more of it. Here's to bad gameplay. Looking at chat at the exact wrong time. Matt contributed 22,000 shots to hire. Holy fucking shit, Matt.
Holy shit.
Here's to misreading your comments in chat. Here's to bad sex jokes, old age, bad memory, and failing instincts. Thank you. I hope to do you proud this year. Thank you all.
On behalf of Indigestion Incorporated, I'd like to extend your contract for another year. If you'd like to stay on board with us.
Now, can we talk about a 401k potentially? I'm sort of thinking long term, and I can't help but notice that.
So I have one of those for both of us that I already put money into. So
it's really weird when your boss is also your very pants wearing, beautiful, successful, professional wife, because like you strike a hard bargain. You strike a really hard bargain. It is a conflict of interest, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, if you bring in more revenue for the company, then we can talk about putting more money into your 401k, but this is
That
all on really
I
how
know
much you
that
bring into
this
the
whole bit that we're doing is funny, but that specifically is the funniest thing I have ever heard you say, because I don't know that I've ever heard you say the word revenue, and I think if you have before, you've probably said it while actually vomiting, and that's funny as fuck. Revenue. Blech. All right, gamers, here's to the memories we're about to make in 2023. Thank you all for hiring me back. I
Cheers.
live to serve, I serve to live. Cheers to you all. Cheers, chat. Thank you for all the channel points. We're back on
Oh.
schedule. It's 10 o'clock, baby. We're back on schedule.